Uh, Today we are having some students from Jaluki also, I think. Anybody is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so I welcome all the students from Jaluki to this meeting. Our student from Selesi Vati College is also there. So I welcome all of you to this class. Um, okay, so today we will proceed with the topic classification of poultry and different breeds of chicken. Then, if time permits, duck as well as turkey also we will discuss. So, in the previous classes, we have already discussed the terminologies like what is a poultry, then avian and fowl, and the different terminologies we have discussed. So, when it comes to the chicken, what is the scientific name? We will discuss all those things. Now, anybody do you know from where this poultry or chicken has been originated? Can anyone say what is the name of the fowl? Because whatever chicken we are having now, the different breeds of chicken, they have originated from the wild variety. Okay, they have originated from the wild variety. Even we have now even the local variety which is non-descript. It is not described as a breed. It is not described as a breed. So different non-descript breed, this one chicken are available, which are in their wild state. Okay, so it has originated from the red jungle fowl. We have different types of fowl. Whether the slide is visible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
audible. Okay. So the broad classification is that they all belong to the jungle fowl, and from this jungle fowl we have these four different types of fowl. That is the red jungle fowl and Ceylon jungle fowl, gray jungle fowl, and the Java jungle fowl. And the chicken that we are having, the modern chicken that we are having, all they have originated from this red jungle fowl. So they belong to this group, that is the red jungle fowl, which is known as, the scientific name is Gallus domesticus. Okay, so in the next slide we will, the others are also there, like Ceylon jungle fowl is also there, which you are going to find in different countries. But whatever we are going to study regarding the chicken will be the red jungle, that is the origin is the red jungle fowl. So with next slide we will go, that is the classification of chicken. So all of you know that all there is the kingdom, that is animal, plant kingdom is there. So all the birds, they belong to the kingdom animal, or you can also say sometimes animalia. Okay, the kingdom animalia we can say. Then phylum is chordata, that is all they have a vertebra. Okay, that is chordata. And class, they belong to the aves. Okay, aves, that is all the fowl, they fowl, they belong to the class aves. Like mammals are there, reptiles are there, so different types of classes are there. They belong to the class aves. Subclass is neornatus. Okay, neornatus. So all the birds, they come under this class, that is neornatus. Now, anybody, do you know, have any idea what is neornatus? Anybody? Neonates, it is neonates because they do not have they do not have teeth, and they have a beak. Okay, so all the all animals, you can say, which is not having teeth and which is having a beak, that is the birds. They belong to the subclass Neornithes. Then order is Galliformes. Okay, so up to order, all the different birds like chicken, then quail, okay, they belong, the order is same, okay, that is the Galliformes. In case of quail, the family also is same with that of chicken, that is Phasianidae is a family. And even quail, Phasianidae is a family. So quails and chicken, even though the quail size is very small, but since their family is same, they look reduction in size of that chicken. Okay, majority of the things are same with that of chicken, but their size is very small. And genus is Gallus and species is Domesticus. So the scientific name of chicken is Gallus domesticus. Okay, so you have to remember the scientific name for the chicken, that is the Gallus domesticus. You have to know that they belong to the genus Gallus and species is Domesticus. Okay, are you hearing me, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to remember this. Up to like a subclass, there is no problem. Even order is no problem because they are the same for quail and the chicken, but duck is different, order is different. But up to Neornithes, all will be same. Whatever poultry will be there, it is there's up to subclass, all will be same, but from order onwards it will be different. But you have to know at least the scientific name and what is the order as well as the family. Then after this Gallus domesticus, okay, that is the scientific name, and they are one group, okay, that is the chicken that we call in common term, that is the chicken. Now after that classification, the next group of birds, next group of birds that is immediately below this Gallus domesticus, we have the class. Okay, so class is nothing but it is a group of breeds, okay, different breeds which have been developed in certain regions or geographical areas. Okay, so the breeds that have been developed in one geographical region, and they form a class. Okay, 1 minute, let me admit our friends. Okay, then the different groups of breeds which belong to a certain geographical area, they belong to one class. For example, the breeds originated in America, they are known as American. Then English, that is the UK and all European countries, they are known as English. Then Mediterranean, they are known as the Mediterranean breeds. Then Asiatic breeds are classes there. Okay, it is not breeds, but they belong to a class. So from Gallus domesticus, we have the different classes. So different classes of birds, they constitute the Gallus domesticus. Are you getting my point? So class, when we say about the class, in which class this breed belongs, we say that to which geographical region one particular breed they belong. Okay, so that may be an American class, that may be an English class, that may be a Mediterranean class, and that may be an Asiatic class. Okay, so these are the common classes that we are having, and on top of that we have the Gallus domesticus. After Gallus domesticus, this is the next group. Okay, then after that we have the breeds. So different breeds of birds, they form the class. Okay, and what do you mean by the breeds? Okay, if within a class like in American class, we have different breeds. Like we have the Rhode Island Red, we have the Plymouth Rock. So different breeds will be there. Like in Asiatic class, we have all the indigenous breeds of India, okay, Indonesia, and all the different breeds will be and there. So when after the class, the next group is a breed. Now, what do you mean by a breed? It is a group of birds which have a common general body shape. Their shape is, their bony structure is same. One breed will be different from another breeds. Okay, even though they belong to the same class, but their bony structure will be different. So when a group of birds they belong to a breed, that means their bony structure is same and they are true to the type of carriage and characteristics of the breed they carry. When we say leghorn, we should have a picture of breed. When we say Rhode Island Red, we will have a picture of that breed, that breed looks like. And so one breed like Rhode Island Red will be different from another breed like Cornish, which is an English class, like it will be different. Okay, so within class we have different types of breeds, and in other words we may say that different breeds of birds, they constitute a class, and different classes of birds, they constitute a species. Is it clear? Because Gallus domesticus is a species. Okay, so example Leghorn, Rhode Island Red, etc. Then after that we have the variety. Now, what is a variety? Suppose in a breed, okay, in a breed you have different color. One may be black. Suppose just an example like we are having a Plymouth Rock. Okay, Plymouth Rock is an American, is a breed of the American class. Okay, so Plymouth Rock will be having a different color. One may be black, another one may be beard. Red is not black and white combination. Okay, that those I'll show you when we see the different breeds slides. I'll tell you which are the bear. So their color may be different. Okay, their color may be different within the breed. Like Plymouth Rock, there some may be black color, some may be beard. Okay, some may be having single comb. I'll show you what is a single comb. Some may be having rose comb. So different types of varieties will be there. Different types of birds will be there within the breed, and that is known as a variety. Okay, when they within the breed they have the same bony structure. They comprise of one breed, but their color pattern, their types of comb will be different. Okay, and because of that they form a variety. So we say that the black variety, the beard variety, the single comb variety, the rose comb variety. Okay, so different varieties of birds, they constitute a breed. Different breeds, they constitute a class, and different classes, they constitute a species. That is the chicken. Is it clear? And no response. Okay. Then we will go to the next, that is a strain. So from top we are coming down. Okay. Then that next is within the variety we have the strain. So strain is nothing but when we are like in a variety, when a black variety is crossed with a beard variety, or single comb is crossed with a rose comb within the breed. Yes.
Ma'am, next slide is not visible.
Anything?
Ma'am, it's visible.
This slide is not visible.
Ma'am, it's visible.
Now it is okay.
Yes,
So
Yes,
now is
yes.
okay. Okay. Then the strain, there are nothing but within the variety or within that breed, when you are crossing with one variety with another variety, and continuously you are crossing and you are producing bird which is completely different from that of its breed, okay, or from that of its variety. Those types it is known as a strain. For example, when we say that BV 300, it is a strain. Babcock 300, it is a strain. And usually these strains are used for commercial purposes. That is because the absolute breeds we may not for the commercial purpose, because either they may be very much sensitive to diseases. So many things will be coming when it comes to breed. But through specialized breeding program, when you are going to cross one variety with another, one family with another family, one line with another line within the same breed, okay, you are not going to, when you go across the breed, that is known as crossbreeding, okay. But when we do it within the breed, within the in between the different varieties within the breed, when you are going to do crossing of the birds, then the ultimate product that you are going to get is a strain. Now when you are going to cross it within one generation, you may not get a strain, okay. You have to go with continuous crossing, and the end product you are going to get, and after that you are going to cross the progeny with that of the parents of its family. So like that it will go on. It is a and the genetics, the breeding is that type of breeding can be done. But you, for the time being, you just know what is a strain, okay. So you just remember that it refers to the line that you are going to, or the group of birds that you are going to produce by crossing one variety with the another. And usually why we say that Babcock 300, usually the name is given by the name of the person who used to develop that strain, or an institute who used to develop the strain, and so on, okay. Different types of names you are going to give, but because they are completely different from the breed from where you are going to produce them, okay. So within the strains will come under the different types of varieties, okay. But we usually say it at Babcock 300 is a strain. We never call them as a breed, okay. Then after that there is another one, that is the lines, okay. And these lines are the subclasses of strains which are engaged for production of commercial hybrids. These are like there is some motto for doing this. Even the strains are also used for as the production purposes, but these are the commercial hybrids. And when different types of lines are crossed with one another, and then you are going to produce this different types of lines. So when we say about the line, we may say that the male line of this strain has been crossed with the female line of the another strain, okay. So like that we usually call is, for example, if we say that the for broiler production, the female line of Cornish is crossed with the male line of the another breed, okay. So like that we usually call it. And the lines, they are engaged, they are developed for the production of commercial hybrids. But strains are very important for us, because whenever we go for broilers or for layers, we usually go for the different types of strain that have been already developed, and like BV 300 and now 70 being developed. So we have then also different types of strains are there. So accordingly, when we go have to go for this broiler production, we will go for broiler strains. When it is we require it for egg production, we will go for the layer strains, okay. So these terminologies are very important, because when you don't know these terminologies, you are simply say that it is a breed, okay. But now on, you have to know what is a breed, what is a variety, what is a strain, and what is a line, okay. Up to strain, it is very important. Lines are a little bit
Ma'am, you are not audible.
WhatsApp group. You can have a look. But for the time being, you can just see what are the different breeds which are coming in these different classes. These four classes, that is Asiatic, American, Mediterranean, and English, are very common class. And next will be the continental,
Ma'am,
Howdens.
ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, and
Now,
you are not in the class.
pardon? One minute. Now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Now it has come?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it
No,
has
ma'am.
come. Okay. So based on the place, no?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
these are
That
not
I
visible.
think there is.
it's big.
Now it has come?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now it's okay.
Yes, it's now visible.
Okay, okay, okay. Then, based on the place of origin, these are the different classes. That is, already I have told you, these are the four important classes. Then, we will go to the next slide. We also have continental, oriental, French, African, and miscellaneous class. Okay, so these are the different classes. You just know the names. Okay. Then based on the utility or commercial, okay, so based on that, we have the different types of birds. That is the chicken. We have egg type chicken, that is known as layers. We have meat type chicken, that is for meat purpose, dual purpose, which are very good for egg production as well as for meat. We have some game type. Then we have some fancy variety. Um, Fancy variety, that is silky, frizzle, bantam. Hello? Class lo assembly ko na. Okay, then egg type, meat type, dual purpose. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then dual purpose is for
Yes, ma'am.
egg as well as meat. Then game type, some of the birds which are exclusively used for fighting purpose. Some games used to be there. For example, asil, which is a very common indigenous breed of India, which is known for their fighting nature. And during some festivals and all, I think many of you have, particularly from Nagaland, who is from Jaluki, you used to have festival, no? Where this game fighting among the game birds is there. Even Mithun fighting used to be there. Yes? Students from Jaluki?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we have the fancy variety, that is silky, frizzle, bantam. Those are the breeds. And we have the desi type, that is the local breeds. That is all the Indian breeds will come under that. That is asil, karaknath, naked nekan, chittagong, and many other these indigenous breeds will be there. So based on the utility or commercial value, these are the different breeds of chicken. Okay. Then we will go to the next, that is the different breeds of chicken, that is Gallus gallus domesticus. So we have first is the American class. So when we will discuss the indigenous breeds later on. Okay, in the next classes we will go ahead like that. So first of all, you have to know all the exotic breeds or the different common breeds, well-known breeds under the different classes. So first is the American class. So when we say about the American class, these are the characteristics. Okay, there may be some difference, may be there, but these are the common characteristics. They will be having yellow skin, some will be having white skin. Okay, so in case of the American class, they have yellow skin, they have red earlobes. Okay, they have red earlobes. I'll just show you one picture. See here. Okay, this is a earlobe, this is a earlobe, this is a wattle, this is a comb. So different different combs will be there. So this usually their earlobe is red in color. They are of medium size, and majority of them they produces brown shelled eggs. Their eggs are brown shell. Okay, they do not produce white shell eggs. So majority of the this is a characteristic of the American class. So if you can remember these four, like medium size is not always true, but yellow skin, red earlobes, and brown shell eggs, if you can remember of the American class, then whichever breed comes under the American class, you can say that these breeds are having these characteristics. Okay, it is easier for you to remember. So when we say about the American class, just try to remember these points, that is the yellow skin, red earlobes, and brown shell eggs. Okay, then after that the individual breeds, they will be having all these things. Okay, so first breed, that is the Rhode Island Red. Red is a variety. Okay, Rhode Island, you may get brown also, you may get black also, but the breed is the Rhode Island. It is in New England, and long rectangular body. They are having the long rectangular bodies. Here their body is rectangular shape, and their back is flat. You will see their back is flat, and the breast is always protruded, well protruded forward, and the plumage is dark, rich dark or brownish red in color. Okay, so they have two different types are there, and their shank is yellow. Okay, shank means the leg portion. Usually the terminology that is used is a shank. Okay, so we don't say the legs of chicken now. Okay, previously we used to say leg piece. Okay, or something like that we used to say, but now we will see that this is a we will say that this is a shank. Okay, and then these things are there, that is how many eggs they are going to produce, and varieties will be single comb. Now this is a single comb. Okay, like this, they will having serrations will be there. So this is a single comb, and this is a rose comb. So these two are the varieties within the breed Rhode Island. Okay, Rhode Island Red. Is it clear? So these two are the different varieties. One is single comb, another one is a rose comb. So this is the very important breed. It is a dual-purpose breed. It is good for egg production as well as for meat production. Next is a New Hampshire. Now, New Hampshire is another breed from America, and they are having the plumage is plumage. The word plumage is nothing but the feathers. Okay, we don't say feathers. We say that the plumage color is chestnut. We say the plumage color is black. The plumage color is brown. Okay, that means the feathers, it is known as a plumage. The word used is plumage. So when I say the plumage color is chestnut burnt, you will have to know that it is the color of the feathers. Okay, so the common term used is a this plumage. Then shank, of course, is yellow, and this is this line mostly used as female line in broiler breeding. So the female line, it is used for in the breeding of in broiler breeding, because they want breed which is meaty in nature. Okay, so that is why this breed is used, because they are exclusively very good for meat purpose, and varieties are the single comb variety, and purpose is exclusively for meat purpose. Okay, so New Hampshire is another breed which is very important. Next is the Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock is another breed from America, and these characteristics will be there. And the white variety, not wheat variety, white variety is extensively used as male line in broiler breeding. So this is also a very good breed for meat production. And varieties are, you will be having Baird, white, buff, and Pertrees. Now this is a buff color. Okay, this is a buff color. White is also there. Buff is this one, and partridge is also there. So bird I'll show you in the proceeding slides whenever I see a bird variety. Okay, so this is a Plymouth Rock. So under the American class, these three are very important breeds, that is the Rhode Island Red, the New Hampshire, and the Plymouth Rock. These three are the most important breeds, and particularly this Plymouth Rock and New Hampshire, they have been used for the production of the commercial broilers. Okay, broiler strains. They have been one line, that is the male line from the Plymouth, and the female line from the New Hampshire. They have been used for the production of broiler strains. Okay, so try to remember the name of the breed and from where to which class they belong. Okay, that is very much important. Next, coming to the next class, that is the English class. They have white skin. Okay, that is a characteristic. Like American class, they have the yellow skin. Here they have the white skin. They also have red earlobes, and they are maximum for meat purpose. They have single comb, and they also produces brown shelled eggs. So the thing that is different is the white skin. Okay, that their skin is white, and they also produces the brown shell eggs. So let us see the individual, the important breeds. Now this is one important breed of the English class, that is the Australor. Okay, and origin is Australia, and they are having the black shanks. This is different. Okay, all the birds will not be having black shanks, but here they are having a black skin. White skin is common, and red earlobes are common. So the plumage, they are having the lustrous greenish black color. So black plumage, this is a variety, and they are very good. They are dual purpose, so they are good for meat production as well as for egg production. So this is Australor. Then there is another breed, that is the Cornish. Okay, the Cornish is very important because this the white variety of the Cornish, it is used in the broiler breeding, and because of this breed we are having the commercial broilers are white in color. Okay, whatever the commercial broilers we are having in the market is because of this, because it is the male line is being used in the broiler breeding, and for that the color, we are getting the white color. We also get the different colors of broilers, but commercially whatever is available, it is white in color, because people prefer the white color. Okay, and this Cornish, they are the heavily meated, and their main purpose is for meat, and they are having the pea comb is present. When pea comb means when you open a pea. Okay, just the granules, how it looks, the comb looks like that. Okay, so pea comb is another variety. So we are having the white, and this is known as the partridge color. Okay, in the previous slide I have shown that what is partridge. Okay, this is known as the partridge variety. When we say about the partridge, this is the time, and they are exclusively for meat purpose, and this it is used as main line in the broiler breeding. So Cornish is another important breed. So New Hampshire, Plymouth Rock, and this Cornish. Okay, it is very important because whatever broilers we are getting, okay, it is because of the incorporation of these lines into the breeding process. Next is the Sussex. It is another important breed of the English variety. That is origin is England, and they are their characteristic is that they're hackle feeders. Now this is known. These are the feeders that you're going to find in the neck portion. This is known as the hackle feeders, and whatever you are going to find in the tail part, that is known as the tail feeders or the sickle feeders. Okay, so the hackle feeders, they are having black in color, black and white combination they are having. So this is the characteristic, and they also have a red yellow, like the English class. So all the English classes, they are having red yellows. Okay, which is very common. Is it clear? there is another breed that is known as Orpington. Okay, Orpington is the origin is England, and by seeing them, you will know that that is not for laying purpose, and they are exclusively meant for meat purpose. And their breast is protruded forward, which is a characteristic of very good meaty and birds. And there are, you may get white variety, you may get black variety, and you may get buff variety. Now this is a black variety and this is a buff. When we say buff, automatically you should know the color. Okay, this is a color. So this is Orpington. So these are the few and birds under the English class, and the most important is the Cornish. Okay, because it has been introduced into the production of the commercial broilers. Okay, so try to remember the breed name and to which class they belong. Next, coming to the next, that is the Mediterranean class. They have yellow or white skin, white earlobes. Okay, and because previously all the breeds. Are you hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then they are having a white earlobes. Okay, all the previous breeds they were having red earlobes, but here we are having the white earlobes, and they are for egg purpose. Okay, and they are having the white shelled eggs, so their shells are white in nature. So the Mediterranean class, they are exclusively for egg purpose. So if you see the breed now, you can differentiate between a layer and a meaty. Okay, when we say that this bird is good for meat production, they will be having protruded breast, they will be having the plumpiness will be there. But in case of the egg layer, they will be lean and thin because they are for egg purpose, because most of their nutrients will go to the for the production of the eggs. So white, this is a leghorn. The name of the breed is leghorn, and since majority of them are white in nature, white, we usually say white leghorn. So this is the number one egg producer bird in the world. Okay, their production is very high, 290 to 320 eggs you are going to get per bird, and they produces white shell eggs. Okay, and see their earlobes. Okay, see their earlobes, it is white in color. Okay, so other two classes, they will be having red earlobes, but here the earlobe is white in color. Okay, next is Menorca. Okay, same thing, lean and thin, and they more or less look like the local birds. So this is Menorca, and origin is from Spain, and they also have a white earlobe, but difference with that of this one is they have black shanks. Okay, shank and toes are totally black in color. So this is a Menorca. So they have different varieties like single comb. SC means single comb and RC means rose comb. Okay, so try to remember these two breeds that is from the Mediterranean class, and they are very good for egg production. White leghorn or leghorn is a very good breed. Okay, for laying purpose. And the commercial layer that you are going to have, the lines from this leghorn has been used for the production of the commercial layers. Next, coming to the Asiatic class, their characteristics, they have feathered shanks. Their shanks usually is that the shank portion you don't have feathers. Okay, but in the Asiatic class, you have majority of the breeds, they have feathers in their shank. Okay, they have yellow skin. They also have red ears, and they have produces the brown shell eggs, not like that of Mediterranean class, which produces white shell eggs. Okay? So they produces brown shell eggs because the leghorn, okay, white leghorn has been used for the production of commercial layers. So whatever commercial eggs that you are going to have in the market, that is why we are getting the white shell eggs. Are you getting my point? Just
Yes, ma'am.
remember that, okay? Because of which we are getting white broilers, and because of this leghorn, we are getting the eggs are really white in color. This is another breed that is known as Brahma. Its origin is India from and so the feeders they are having feeder tanks. So the shed are full of feeders. Okay, so
Your voice
the
is
eggs
breaking.
are red in color. Voice is not audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
It's audible, ma'am.
Okay. This now when we say about the Asiatic, all the Indian breeds also come under the Asiatic breeds. Okay, so but we will discuss in details. But these are the common breeds. That is the Cochin and Brahma, which you can.
Slides are not visible.
Yes, slide is not visible.
Ma'am, slides are not visible.
Now it is visible.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am. And
No, ma'am.
Now.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, now it is visible. Okay, okay. So this part is it okay? Only the breeze.
Ma'am, can you please show the previous slide?
Previous slide. This one?
Brahma.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Brahma. Brahma. Brahma and this Cochin. Then we will go to the next, that is the classification of duck. So duck is another species. We tell it as a species. Okay. So previous one was Gallus domesticus, which is a species. Now we will go to the next species, that is a duck. Just a glimpse of the different species of poultry. Then. Up to the class, it is the same, that is aves. Order is Anseriformes. Okay, order is Anseriformes. Family is Anatidae. Genus is Anas, and species is Platyrhynchos. That is, their scientific name is Anas platyrhynchos. So when we say that what is the scientific name of duck, you have to straight away know that it is Anas platyrhynchos. Okay, so order they are different. That is Anseriformes and Anatidae. Then only 5 minutes left. Okay, I'll stop here from 11. I think you are having another class. We will try to continue this in the next class along with the other topic also. Okay, because in It takes time. Even though we have given the topic as per schedule, we may not be able to go, because if I have to go as per the topic, I have to run like anything. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Or can I go a little speedily from next class? But
No, ma'am.
I can go I can no. Okay, we will try to have some extra classes if it is required. Now, Monday, since you are free in the afternoon, we may have some classes. Okay, if I cannot finish the topic. Okay, so we will continue from the next class. Okay, we will continue with these slides in the next class. Okay, so I'll stop here.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.